Good afternoon, YouTube, and welcome back once again to Fat Cat Collections. And today I'm excited to share with you guys another pair of jeans off Amazon. Now guys, these are louder. These are not for everybody. But you know, if you've been watching me for a while, you guys hopefully know by now, I'm kind of a flashy person. I really like to be unique, and I think there's lots of really great products on Amazon that you can really tune up your style. Now, first off, guys, we are all individuals, and ultimately, always be yourself. And one thing you guys can always guarantee from me, you're going to get 100% authenticity. I'm always going to be myself, and ultimately, I don't really care if the entire world tells me that that doesn't look good on you, or I don't think you should wear that, or it doesn't matter what other people think. Ultimately, all that matters is how you feel about yourself and how you project your own personality out there into the world. And for me, I love things that are flashy. You guys know I love my INVICTA watches. I like big jewelry, but I think there's a time and a place for everything. If I was going down to the grocery store, I probably wouldn't wear my big giant INVICTA watch, right? Really no point. If I'm going out to a casino, maybe getting a little dressed up, in those times where we could do that, you know, I might want to do something a little flashier. So again, there's a time and a place, and times where I'm very casual, and times where I like to get a little dressy, a little sporty, right? So today I want to share with you guys, and if you haven't checked out my video review I did on some of the Amazon fake leather pants or synthetic leather pants, check them out. This is kind of up there with that, and I've been a fan of leathers for a long time. I love leather jackets, and I just wanted to get something that's very unique and different. And let's face it, when it comes to, you know, like men's clothing, a lot of times, you know, depending on your personality, and there are some, I mean, there are all kinds of personalities in this world, and I always appreciate when I see somebody who really expresses themselves without the concern of what others think, you know. And I think that if everybody minded their own business and was nicer to one another, it would be a much better world. You know, I'm never the type of person who will look at somebody doing something or wearing something that they're expressing their own personality, and no, inside it might be like, I wouldn't do that, not for me. Nothing wrong with that, but I would never make fun of somebody for how they look or now, unless you start with me, then the gloves are off, man. I'm straight bare knuckling you in the face. So anyway, this is a pair of pants I got off Amazon. The price point is great. This is by a company called Jinzaos. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Some of these Asian names are, you know, I don't even know if I'm saying them right half the time. And this is not a company that I've worked with. It's a kind of a smaller clothing company on Amazon. They don't have a lot of stuff, but they happen to have these, and the price was right. And these are a pair of men's snakeskin jeans. And you know, when it comes to exotic materials, guys, it's really hard to find stuff. Now, some of you may say there's a reason for that. Well, I don't really give a shit what you think. So I absolutely love these. These are super dressy, super flashy. And if you're a guy who likes to express themselves, you know, and you like animal prints and leather, dude, you guys are going to love these. So the price on these, get this, $24.90. Free shipping and free returns. These are fantastic. Now I have to say, these kind of feel more like pants, like kind of, they kind of remind me almost of like what you're going to get out of, almost like Carhartts. Now they're not that durable, don't get me wrong, but they're very cardboard-like feeling. They have definitely a roughness that you don't normally get in jeans. It almost feels like a pair of jeans that have been starched. They call them jeans, but I would consider these more of just a rougher kind of pant material. If you've ever worn like a pair of Dickies, like, excuse me, like work pants, I used to wear Dickies when I used to cook. I kind of compare them to like your straight leg Dickies. So if you like that material, you'll definitely like these. I don't know if these would hold up as well as Dickies, but that's just give you guys an idea of what the material feels like. I love these because, again, not like a lot of crotch area where you're just kind of sagging and it looks like you're wearing a diaper. You can pull these up nice and snug to the inside of your crotch and your groin area, and they fit really well. If you're a guy who likes skinny jeans, you'll definitely like these, but if you're a guy who kind of likes in between, there is a little bit of room in the thigh. Now, these aren't as roomy as my 31-inch waist Woolful jeans I just reviewed in the baby blue, but they're very, very similar. As far as length on these, I would say this is closer to a 31-inch length. Even though on the website here it doesn't state, at least I can't find it, what size the length is. Most of the time when you find a jean or a pair of pants that doesn't list that, a lot of times you're going to get a 32, or they're going to be 32 is kind of the length you're going to get with sizes like 28 up to maybe 34, 36, and then maybe a larger waist you might get a 34-inch length. With these, I would say these are about a 31. So for a guy who's not really tall, like myself, 5'7½", these are the perfect fit. You can wear these with sandals if you want to. In my case, I'm wearing these with some kind of ankle boots. They're not Chelsea boots, but they're like kind of a cowboy style boot. I love these. They're really affordable. They don't last all that long if you wear these on a daily basis. And I will put a link in the description for these boots as well. They are more of like a pleather boot. If you do want something to last, you'll want to get something with an actual leather, you know, not sole, but you know, there's quality boots and there's low quality boots. And I would consider these boots, although they look great, you know, if you wear them on a daily basis, I can get about 4 months out of them before I wear out the bottom. Now that's probably because maybe I drag my feet a little bit, not really sure, but definitely they still look good though. So I got them in lots of different colors: brown, beige, white. And again, I will put a link in the description. So these are pretty awesome. Now I have seen a few guys review these and state that they got ones that were distressed with tears. I didn't want those. The ones they show on the website are these. There's no distressing, there's no tears. They're just a snakeskin printed pant. And these are fantastic. If you're a guy with this very small butt like myself, you know, these fit really well on the backside. Again, 31s, I will have to wear a belt with these. I weigh about 174 pounds, about 5 foot, again 7½, and this is how a 31 fits me. A lot of times, even though I can get away with going with a 30-inch waist, I could probably get away without wearing a belt, they will become too tight in the thighs. So everybody's body is different. I don't consider myself having big, huge legs, but I do have some muscle in my leg, but not like by any means like a runner or a guy who really works out, just kind of you know, average, I'd say slightly muscular legs. So if you were a guy who's very trim, very skinny, maybe you are, let's say, I'd probably say maybe about, I don't know, 100 and, again, it's hard to judge because if you're 150 pounds, you still have very muscular legs. So it just really depends on your body type. Really, that's the great thing about buying through Amazon. If you buy from a seller that has free returns, if you don't like the size, you can return it. It doesn't cost you anything. Print the label, throw it in the mailbox, and you're good to go. So these are absolutely fantastic. I really look forward to wearing these with one of my new Pretender leather jackets from Pretender. If you haven't checked out my video on those, definitely check them out. One of the best made leather jackets that I've ever felt in my life. These are killer. Super flashy, super dressy, and you know what really, guys, what made me pull the trigger on these is that, remember from the Fast and the Furious, that movie, Lance, when he's on the crotch rocket? You know, guys, I always thought those pants looked killer, right? Now, you may feel differently, and I don't really give a shit what you think. So I think they're awesome. If you're a guy who loves flashy stuff, definitely check these out. As far as sizes, there's only 2 left in stock in 31. You can get them down to 29 or up to 38 if you have a slightly larger waist than mine. Again, everybody wears their pants in different areas. For me, it's always kind of low on the hips. But I usually will drop down to, say, 160 pounds. When I do, I will lose the fat kind of around my waistline, but I still wear my jeans down low. These are kind of, I would say, lower rising jeans. If you pull them up too tight, you'll notice that there's not a lot of room to pull up. And I mean, I know the style for a lot of the girls are wearing the jeans really high, kind of like from the 70s. Most dudes always wear their jeans kind of around the hips. But again, don't come back and comment, I don't wear mine like that. Everybody wears something different, wherever you like, wherever it makes you happy. I think they're fantastic. The only thing I have to say about them that is a little bit negative, as far as the print is concerned, one, the way they kind of did, I don't know if you can see right here, and you'll see in the picture, it's kind of like a design here where it's probably what, you know, maybe a snake kind of looks naturally, but to me, it almost like, at a distance, you might think these are like a sort of camouflage. So, but I mean, when you get up close, you can obviously tell that I was thinking like a real tree camel, like almost like a tree branch almost. But either way, guys, these are definitely snakeskin. I think they're pretty killer. I think they're pretty fun. I look forward to wearing them. Again, not to the grocery store, but when hopefully we get back to norm someday and we can hit up a casino or whatnot or something. I mean, anything. But anyway, guys, I wanted to share that with you guys. As you guys know, I will always share everything that I buy off Amazon. I just think that YouTube is a great platform, especially when you get to the point like myself, 16,600 subscribers and climbing. I hope to one day hit 100,000. I guess time will tell. There are no guarantees in life, so I'm just going to keep sharing these great products with you guys. If you are a seller and you want to collaborate, my email address is in description. I usually get approached about 2 to 3 times a week from Amazon sellers looking to collaborate. I do collaborate with eBay sellers as well. Really, if you have a great product to offer and you'd like me to feature it on the channel, if I feel like it's something that I could use or my subscriber base will appreciate, by all means, drop me a comment, drop me an email, and I'll get right back to you. If you like the content, do subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think these are pretty fun pants. I have a lot more jeans going to review. I know a lot of you folks watch the channel for the watches, other for the smart home tech. Fat Cat Collections is really just kind of a nice little melting pot for all different kinds of flavors. So it's my little spice rack of things that bring me enjoyment in life. So sometimes it's do-it-yourself things, sometimes it's fashion related stuff. Remember, folks, we are all individuals. We all have feelings. We all like different things. As always, be kind to one another. Always express yourself. Always be proud of who you are. And you guys have a great day. Take care.